What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Haven't done a video like this in a long time. And before I start today's video, please do me a favor, click the link down below. Big Gamer Small Talk Podcast. We have t-shirts, coffee cups, posters. Check us out, man. We're trying to go to E3 next year, and we need you guys to help get us there. We're not e-begging, but we're selling stuff to fund our way to E3. Hopefully, next year, God willing. Now, with that being said, great stuff too. So you guys got to check out Warrior Wars' new shirt. It's awesome. On to today's new video. This is a two-part video because it's ironic. So for the last few days, not even a couple, more than a couple, few thousand PSN owners, PS Plus, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, PlayStation 4 owners, even better, have decided they deserve to get more for what they're paying for, as far as it comes to PSN. They feel like they're paying for a free service. Some of them are asking, why are we even paying for PSN? It's always down for maintenance. It's the same network as what's on the PS3 and what's on the Vita. Like, why do we have to pay to play? Why do we have to pay to play online on the PlayStation 4 when it's free on the PS3 and when it's free on the Vita? And Sony promised, I guess, to put the money that they're paying to put it back into their network, and they didn't do that. You know what I mean? They're basically paying, you guys. That's why I'm in no rush to pay. My PSN is off. I don't have any multiplayer games, but that's crazy. Like, that's something I've always had a problem with. Like, you charge me to pay my PS4 online, but it's free on my PS3 and when it's free on my Vita, and it's the same network. If ones go down, they all go down. And speaking of going down, PSN is down today. You know what I mean? It's ironic, right? PSN is down today, and which must be real. And those type of things were acceptable before when PSN was free. You're asking your players and your members and your PS4 owners to give you guys $50 a year, but you're supposed to invest back in your network like Microsoft does with Xbox Live. I'm just not comparing the two because, let's be honest, PSN would never be as good as Xbox Live. Why? Microsoft is a software and a network company. This is what they do. This is what pays the bill for them. Sony's a hardware company. The fact that they can build that powerful console and have the power supply inside the console, those are their strengths. Both Microsoft and Sony have their strengths and their weakness. But when it comes to online gaming, Xbox Live is the place to be. That's where all the tournaments are being held. It is what it is. And dedicated servers and all. But this is not about Xbox Live. This is about the PS4 owners are starting to demand more from Sony. And it's right. It's only but right. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Because if you don't be critical, or you can't be critical of your favorite company, they would never get better. Or have an incentive to improve and to change. And Sony, come on. Just look at what, again, I'm not trying to make this comparison real. Look what the Xbox One started out in 2013. And look where it is now with all the new features and stuff. We can talk to our friends online on the 360, and play with them, and, all types of shit like that is coming down the pipeline. You know what I mean? Backwards compatibility. And what have Sony given you? Well, you guys just got Drive Club 2 days ago, after 2 years. I'm just saying, though, but but again, think about it. You're paying for a service that's free on the PS3 and on the Vita, and it's down today. Wow. Not only is PSN not reliable, I would honestly say the Nintendo Network is a more reliable service than PSN, but not only that, and I'm saying not only, like I said, you're paying for a free service, horrible customer service. God forbid if your account gets hacked and someone runs up a bill, Sony's not, Sony's not going to refund your money. So you're going to go to your bank, and when your bank goes after Sony, they're going to lock out your account. So all the digital games that you bought, this is the type of tactics that Sony used. One guy whose credit card was charged $600 some shit he didn't purchase, and Sony only offered him back $150 and wanted him to eat the $450 difference. And man, he like many gamers of this generation went digital. He had over $1,200 in games that he bought digitally on his PlayStation 4, and Sony locked this console, took the licensing from the games, so he was out of $1,200 because he went to his bank to get his money back because he didn't make these purchases. So when his bank went after Sony, Sony retaliated and went after him and took his $1,200 for games, and said until he pays back that $450, he won't have access to his account. Come on, people, wake up. Wake up, people. Like I said, I haven't done a video, like a sit-down, not a live video in a while. You guys have been asking me for one, but damn, I'll try to make this a good Sony video and saying that for the PS4 owners are starting to stand up and say, hey, Sony, we demand better. Sony they're just, oh my God, very, very cruddy, very arrogant, very shitty company, man. Very shitty company to work for. Especially if you're a minority or a woman. Forget about it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to leave both links to both stories down below if you didn't hear about it. And I'm quite sure you know about PSN being down. But I'm just saying, about the PS4 owners getting together and saying, hey, we demand better for our money. And which is right. They do. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't think I'll ever pay for PSN again until they come up with a game that I want to play online. And then, of course, I have to get me a $5 a month card or something like that. But they don't have anything that I'm going to get online. God of War is a single-player game. Until Dawn is a single-player game. So, maybe next year. I don't care about those indies until they start giving out AAA, multi-plats with PlayStation Plus. I don't care about them $2 indie games. They can keep them shits, you know what I mean? But for kudos to you Sony fans that got together and say, hey, we demand better, we deserve better, and we want better. And why are we paying you're charging us for a premium service, but it's really not. It still performs like a free service. Why am I paying to play with the PS4 online when it's the same network and the same features that's on the PS3? What's the difference between the PS3 and the PS Online? What you got, party chat? That has nothing to do with the network. It has to do with the system because the PS3 doesn't have enough system RAM. You have party chat on the Vita and it's still free. Just think about that. So what's one point to we paying because now we got party chat. So party chat, they're gonna charge you $50 for party chat. Get the fuck out of here. You got party chat on the Vita, bruh. No, we don't. And my man, do me a favor. Go run your fan under some cold water. Then put your hand in a bucket of ice. Take the ice challenge from me. Leave your hand in that bucket of ice for about a half hour. Go in the bathroom mirror and I want you to slap the shit out yourself. Your hand gonna be numb as hell, but I want you to slap the shit out yourself. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. This is your boy Next Gen 720. And I'm out of here. I'm just saying, man, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Yeah. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And Sony, you dead ass wrong. You are dead ass wrong. I'm out of here. Bang, bang.